If you care about the animals, be here for the animals. We've overdosed in this country on animals, dogs and cats. If you are young and you're in your 20s and you want to accomplish anything, which most of you don't, but if you truly do, you should not have dogs or cats. I'm telling you right now, and this is going to be unpopular with a lot of you, if you're having a Christmas event at your house, have the decency to put your dog or cat to sleep before you have your family there. Put them down. Put your animals to sleep and focus on yourself. You made a mistake. Learn to love yourself. Get rid of the dog. Get rid of the cat. They do not love you. They just want food. When you've reached something in life, they're fun to have. But when you're struggling, you got to get people to watch your... Do you know how many people I see online that have people watch their dog? There's a whole industry of people that bring losers in to watch their animals. If you cannot handle the responsibility of having an animal, get rid of it. You are giving yourself an excuse to be a loser. I can't do it. My dog, my cat. You've adopted another person, another life form is needy, just like yourself. You're needy. You need someone to come and feed you. You need someone to come and walk you. And then you try to pawn it off on other people because you can't afford. If you're paying, that's one thing. If you have a professional come in, that's a different game. You should put them to sleep. Your animals and your children. Smother them. Smother your children. If you had a child and it's 2 or 3 years old and it's too much pressure, smother them in their sleep. Sometimes I say lines like that because I think it'd be a very funny place to put an ad. Like right after smother your children in their sleep, I could start talking about Ridge Wallet. I just think that's I'm not serious about smothering your children. I'm not serious about killing your children. I'm really not even serious about putting your animals down. What I'm saying is I'm making a point in a funny way. My point is that far too many people have pets. Far too many people make their pets their identity, and we all see that you're doing it. And listen, I put pictures of Oscar up online all the time because he's funny, okay? Because he's been deplatformed. He lost a social media account for publishing Nancy Pelosi's address. He's been accused of trying to violently overthrow the government. He's been kicked off a lot of crowdfunding sites. So when I platform him, it's because he lacks a platform. My father and his wife bring their dog everywhere. My father and his wife have 3 dogs. You want to hear about these dogs? I'm going to tell you about these dogs. My father is married to a lovely woman. She's very liberal, which is great. How liberal is she? Here are the names of the dogs. Fred, for Frederick Douglass. Maya, for Maya Angelou. Ruth, for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Maya Angelou, and Frederick Douglass are their 3 dogs. They brought them to my grandmother's house one year, and my Uncle Tommy, who is like a drunken lunatic, but I do like because I appreciate that. My Uncle Tommy loses his mind. He's had a few drinks. He's like, you know that my mother hates dogs. You're fucking selfish. By the way, he's 100% in the right. Don't travel with, nobody wants your animals in their house. Now, Tommy's maybe wrong about a lot of things. Race relations, gender dynamics, who you should and shouldn't support in World War II. I don't know. But he was right about that. My dad will just text me a photo of his dog. He's like, hello. Fred says hello. And I get it because the kids are raised. The kids are raised and there's nothing really to love except boomers didn't really love the kids that much anyway. The boomsy booms, the boomers really weren't that into the kids. The boomers would bring the kids to do things they wanted to do. That's why me and my generation saw movies we shouldn't have seen when we were 5 because our parents wanted to go. So they would just sit us in the theater next to them while they saw Basic Instinct while Sharon Stone's getting plowed and you're fucking 9. But it is what it is because your parents weren't going to get a babysitter for you. And this is why so many boomers love their animal. And I'm not hating on you. Listen, I love animals. Everybody loves animals. I'm just saying it's a little too much. You know what I mean. There's people walking around New York City pushing strollers with dogs in them. It's fucking insane. The boomers have really gotten into dogs, little dogs and cats, and they're more into that than they were ever into being parents. Far too many people, you go into their homes, the animals run the house. You sit on the couch, 5 dogs have jumped on you and start drooling, biting, fucking you.